Just days after he would have turned 30 years old, the father of a U.S. Army sergeant from San Antonio is reflecting on the role his son played in the ongoing war in Afghanistan. That war would ultimately take his son's life. And now things have taken a sharp, swift turn in that country as the capital city of Kabul has fallen to the Taliban.
I don't think his death there was in vain. I believe that he had a purpose.
Javier Gutierrez is the father of Sergeant First Class Javier Gutierrez, who was better known by his middle name, Jaguar. It was on February 8th of 2020, Jaguar and fellow Sergeant Antonio Rodriguez made the ultimate sacrifice, ambushed while serving in Afghanistan, a nation now falling to the Taliban in just a matter of days.
And I thought about it and I said, Jaguar, would you be turning in your grave right now if you would see what's happening? And I don't think he would. He would say that I did what I needed to do that. I preserved freedom as much as I could with my life.
Freedom, at least for those in Afghanistan, now up in the air as Taliban leaders secure the presidential palace in Kabul. Many living there now desperate to escape, some taking drastic measures.
9/11 is coming up, and how you had citizens jumping out of the towers, and then you have now Afghan citizens, falling from the wings of a C-117 or a C-17.
Gutierrez, like so many others, now turning to President Biden.
Let us know that the soldiers that died there was not in vain. Those that lost their hands, their legs, is not in vain. Those that spilled blood there was not in vain.
And when looking back on this turn of the tide,
I'll say I was here explaining it to my son, that I was still proud of him. That's where I was at. And that his sacrifice was not in vain. It meant.
And we all thank him for that sacrifice and his family. Gutierrez also told us that his heart goes out to all of the Gold Star families watching the events in Afghanistan unfold.